Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Corey. I'm the old man that is bad at games, and today we're going to take a look at a little indie title called Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Gamecube. We've just arrived in our town called Lowercase Town. We got to watch our step. This game has a bit of a special place for me. Gamecube came out right after my wife and I first got married. And this was a thing that she played while she was pregnant with my oldest daughter a ton. So, anyway, we both have a bit of a soft spot for this game. I am going to adjust the volume just a smidge. If the volume was too good, you guys would probably freak out because everything I do here is bad. Tom Nook says, "Excuse me. Hey. Hey, you there. Yes, you." Oh, probably help if I got back over on this window. So we skipped through the part on the train where you're getting there and all that, but we're going to talk to Tom Nook for a minute. Would your name happen to be Old Man? Good. I just now had a phone call about you. I'm glad you made it here in time to meet your train. I'm afraid I'm not in the best shape of my life, but I ramble. My name is Tom Nook. I run the store here in town. Quite pleased to meet you, yes. Something strikes me as odd, though, my young friend. Moving to a town before settling on a place to live. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Madness. Absolute madness. Don't laugh. Pardon me, I beg you. That just struck my funny bone. Don't you worry. It may be small, but I have a house you can move into right away. Should more than suit your needs. I can show it to you now, so come along. Let's scuttle. Alright, so we're going to follow Tom Nook. Let's see where we're moving to. I forgot about this part, or I would have waited before I started into my story. Here we are, not too shabby. I can most heartily recommend any of these houses. Take your pick. Feel free to take a look inside. Really, I don't mind, not in the least. After all, the doors don't have any locks. Just stand in front of the door and press the A button to go inside. Take a good look inside, and please bear in mind that it's a little, how you say, cozy. Yes, cozy. All right. So anyway, my wife used to play this while I worked night shift while she was pregnant with my oldest daughter, and she's played a lot of them, but pretty much the only game she still plays is this on the Switch. So, well, what do you think? How was it? I'll take it. That's fine. Quite sure this is the one you want? Yep. Very well. It's decided then. That house now belongs to you, old man. What a happy day for you, I'm certain. I'll tell you what, I'll even throw in the radio in there at no extra charge. I never could sell that thing at the shop. Let me see. I suppose you'd like a quick rundown of your house, so listen carefully, please. As you can no doubt see, the house doesn't have any furniture in it at all. It's quite bare, I'm afraid. Anything you need, you'll have to get on your own. Obviously, you can't expect me to furnish the place for you. You can do whatever you like with your own stuff, but don't try to mess around with the other folks' things. Well, not that you can. Nobody will know if you just nudge stuff, though. That's weird. You probably want to pop into neighbors' houses so you get some ideas for your interior designs. Oh yes. That weird thing over by the door there. That would be your personal gyroid assistant. If visitors stop by when you're not around, the gyroid will meet and greet them. It's truly a must-have. You can teach it messages, and then the little fellow will repeat them to visitors. And that's just one of its talents. You can also leave items with it, which it can give or even sell to folks. Oh, and one more thing. When you're done playing, be absolutely sure to speak to your gyroid, for that is the only way for you to save everything you did that day. It'd be a shame to lose such things. If you quit playing without talking to it first, it'll be like everything you did that day never even happened. I can't imagine a worse fate. Please take extra care so to never forget. I'd hate to see such a thing happen. And that marks the end of my explanation. I'm hoping that I didn't forget anything. Did you get all that? Do you perhaps wish to hear it again? No thanks. Well, I'm sure you'll settle into the particulars of life in due time. Don't worry. Now then, let's see. With fees and closing costs, the house comes to 19,800 bells. Give him 1,000 bells. Yes, that would be not nearly enough. You only have 1,000 bells? You're joking with me, yes? Why, you're so short I can't help but laugh. You know what happens to people who don't have money, don't you? I'll tell you. They can't buy a house. But you still need a place to stay, don't you? A thorny situation. Yes, rather thorny. Then here's what we'll do. You can work part-time at my shop to pay off the rest. That's acceptable. Splendid. We're all set. This will work wonderfully. Now then, you'll have to come by my shop later to work. You can find my shop in Acre A4. You can't miss it. At least most people can't miss it. If you have trouble, check the map by the station, yes? I'm heading back there now, so I'll be waiting for you. I'd ask you to be quick about coming, yes? Alright, so we now have the freedom to move around and do what we want to. We're going to check out our gyroid. Welcome home, old man. I'm currently processing data for old man. Good luck with your part-time job. So when this game came out, it blew my mind. I'm not even gonna lie. Just having the ability to wander around and do this kind of stuff like you did. I mean, we had, I think I've said before, we played PC games and that kind of stuff, but nothing along the lines of this. It changed with the seasons, and you had to get a part-time job to afford your house. You did all kind of crazy stuff. Went fishing, looked at signs. Wisdom of fishing. You can't catch what you can't see. Fish won't bite what they can't see. Rainy days make fish come play. But anyway, we played the ever-loving crap out of this game. And it was always a fun one. So anyway, I thought taking a brief look at it would be interesting. We'll see. Well, you finally arrived. What took you so long? I was starting to wonder if you'd show. Only kidding. Very good. Yes, first off, you'll need to change into these clothes. If you must know, I suppose I'll call it your uniform. Please let me know when you're done changing, yes. Yeah. That's better. Yeah. You look like you were born to wear that uniform. Now you can start working off the remaining 18,800 bells you owe in your house. Hooray. First off, I want you to go plant some trees and flowers around my shop. The area around here is dull, not charming at all. It's just not an ideal sort of shopping experience. People like shopping in areas that are clean and well kept, so you want to spruce things up a bit for me. When you're finished, come and tell me, yes? Alright. So let's plant pansies. This is what I'm bad at on this game, in addition to everything else. My wife goes through and plans this stuff out and does a very complex layout of things. I'm just like, you want me to plant stuff, I planted things. I did it. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong thing. So I remember, or I seem to remember, this could be that Mandela effect thingy. Before this game came out, they had a version for it for the, not the Nintendo 64, but the 64 disc drive thing that never came out to America. And I always thought it seemed like a really cool idea. So I was very excited when this came out in the States. So did you make it look a little nicer out there? Gave the ground some charming character. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I won't bother asking how you chose where to plant everything. After all, I'm not the one who'd get laughed at from travelers from other villages. See your work. I know. Now let's just see here. That little chore was worth, let's call it about 80 bells, yes? Quite generous, I know. And about your wages, I'll just keep them as payment towards your mortgage. Now, what should I have you do next? Wait just a moment. Something just struck me. Old man, you just moved to town, but you haven't introduced yourself to all the townsfolk, have you? I'm going to give you a little break. So why don't you go introduce yourself to everyone in town, hmm? Go on now. And don't forget to introduce yourself to the mayor, too. That would show some class. You can probably find him wandering around near the wishing well. I'll see you later, yes? Alright. So we're going to go introduce ourselves to people. And, we're going to wrap this up here in just a little bit, but I don't know. Thought it might be neat to go talk to some folks and remind ourselves what they say. I have not played as much Animal Crossing as, my wife and kids have. All my kids love this. Okay. Play. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Cool. Let's make this real bad. Yeah, this is gonna sound rough. Or not sound rough, I mean it's a scale, but this is not gonna be a very entertaining song, I guess is what I was getting at. Perfect. Yeah, it's fine. Let's check out the post office. So they got going on here. Good day. How can I help you? Never mind. Oh, really? Come back anytime. Well, that was a pretty good introduction there, Pilly. Welcome, old man. Thank you for using the e-reader transfer machine. Would you like to read an Animal Crossing e-card? Or would you like to download the card reading program to your e-reader? Maybe not. I don't know how to do that on PC. But anyway, we there we go. Trying to remind myself of the controls. While fighting with the camera. The Gamecube was the game of the house, though, during this time. I mean, we wound up getting everything at some point, but this is the one that I guess we played the most. I don't know, even though it had the weird controller and everything, we just enjoyed it more, I guess. We're gonna meet Jambe. I don't know how to say that. Good morning. Oh my, have we met, Croquet? I'm sure I'd have remembered you. What's your name? Oh, old man. I've heard about you. You only moved into town, didn't you? Well, hi. I'm Jambette. I'm sure you're still getting settled, but feel free to drop by and say hello sometime. Yep, I'm gonna go in your house. So what you got in here? You got a train set, you got a bunch of gyro inch, you got a big comfy couch. The same kid that my wife was pregnant with when this game came out used to watch the show The Big Comfy Couch, but she called it The Big Crunchy Couch, which seemed way grosser. Cutting down a tree just to get his fruit is foolishness in itself. Alright. Ooh. Oh no, that's her again. Watch your feet. It's slippery out here and you don't want to fall, Croquet. So what can I do for you, Croquet? Morning. You'll probably notice as you're walking around town that there are a lot of fruit trees. To get the fruit down, just face a tree and press the A button to make the fruit fall, okay? And you can sell any fruit you find at Tom Nook's shop. Did you know that? And if you bury fruit, it'll grow into a tree. If you take good care of your trees, you can eventually have your own private fruit orchard. Croquet. Bug hunting tip. When it goes silent, wait patiently. Alright, so somebody just came out here. Cupcake. Well, good morning. You and I haven't met before, have we, Sugar Pie? My name is Cupcake. If you're looking for friends, well, I'd be glad to help you out, Sugar Pie. It's so awfully nice to meet you, old man. I hope to see you again soon, Sugar Pie. I'm gonna go in your house. Use your toilet. Something. Alright, we got golf clubs. You got a desk. We got a couch that I can't sit on. I guess. Oh, yeah, I can. Alright. So is this what I push to do things? I don't know. Got a fireplace. There's a bird. Record player. That sort of thing. Oh. Alright. But yeah, this is pretty much the game, man. I don't know. I mean, realistically, let's be honest with ourselves. If you're interested in this, you've played it at some point. No parking. The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. Yeah, this is definitely not a, hey, you should check this game out kind of crap from the basement. It's more of a, you know, we've played a lot of, I won't say obscure stuff, but stuff that's not, you know, obviously the same caliber of an Animal Crossing. We have no shovel. That's not what I meant to do. But it's still, you know, it's still, I think, cool to go back and look at these games and kind of see what they look like, how they've aged, that sort of thing. Let's talk with the police officer real quick. Copper, good morning. Out and about early this morning, aren't we, citizen? No slacking here. I approve. But enough chit-chat. Officer Copper is here to serve, and I shall. How may I be of assistance? Anything going on? There isn't anything of particular interest to report. But good luck with the new job. Thanks, man. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap this up here. I mean, this is really the extent of the game. I mean, you do... I shouldn't say that. You actually do a whole lot. Like, there's a lot to do here. You know, getting to know people, doing different little quests, growing stuff, cultivating things. But it's just like any other of these type of games. Your first little bit, you're really just, oh my gosh, I forgot about Apollo. What? What do you want? Wow, the noise. It's still early for some of us. Bah! Who the heck are you? I've never seen you here before. Who are you? Oh, old man, sorry for yelling at you. I'm Apollo. Yeah, so see you around. Pa. He was my homie back in the day. Back in the early aughts. Look at his house. Got the chess pieces and all that. But anyway. Oh, I wish I had a shovel. There's a museum you can put stuff in. Yeah, there's just so much stuff that you can do in here. And again, I know I'm not telling you guys anything you don't already know, but like I said, I just thought it'd be neat to check this out. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, give us a like, consider subscribing. My pockets are full. We're just gonna drop it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.